It's a brand new day. Yesterday, or the last few days, I've had my friend Steph over and we got busy in the garden. We actually started putting together these tunnels for the brassicas to protect them from the cabbage moth. So this one, a bit nicer this way. Let's first just tie off the corners by putting them under. Which, by the way, around autumn and winter time, the numbers of cabbage moths really reduces, but it's always good to be safe. So this one didn't quite fit the other day, so I'll have to check it one more time for caterpillars before closing it up today. Getting Sam's help with it, which will be good. This one looks amazing and is all closed up, so we don't have to worry about the cabbage moths in this one. Today I'm going to plant a lot of new things into the garden. I want to get some more onions and garlics in. I have some potatoes from last season, our potatoes from last season that have sprouted in our cupboard. We had a few left over, so I'm going to try get those somewhere into the ground. We have lots of volunteer potatoes at the moment, so I'm definitely excited for those to get ready to harvest again. But as far as planting everything, I'm actually going to try use some of the compost from here. You may have seen our crazy pumpkin vine growing out of the compost pile and out onto the road, which is actually really exciting. It looks so amazing driving past. But I'm going to try dig into here to grab some new soil. That way I can use it underneath some of my wood chips there to plant out my asparagus, my artichokes. I'm so sad we still don't have any pea plants coming up. There is a lot growing, but for some reason it feels like there isn't. Later today I am going to try take you for a walk around the garden to show you what's growing, to show you what's producing food. But yeah, not too much is happening. But I thought it's always good to update you. Anyways, enough chit chat, let's get some compost. Now I know it looks like this compost is not completely broken down, and you're right, it's not. It does have a lot of sticks still, it has a lot of carbon that hasn't broken down, but majority of it has done the process, and because there's a lot of worms in there and life, it means that the rest of the carbon won't take long before it has gone into the process as well. But the whole purpose of compost is that you add it and mix it into material you already have and then you plant into it. So we're gonna give it a go. Last season it worked really well. I grew pumpkins in it, I grew corn in it. Literally everything you saw growing in this garden started in compost that looked probably worse than this. Can't wait to plant my things into it. Hi Buggy, come on. Come on, hop in. Hop in. Come on. Where are you going? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hop in. Good boy. Hi. Oh, careful. Does that smell good? Yes, smells good. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oi, that's my garden. Unbelievable. Love him. So the plan and the idea here is rows of asparagus, which will not be ready for quite a while, and are just kind of out of the way so that everything else can grow well. And the way that I've planted it, I should hopefully still be able to walk past here and through the actual rows too. Oh yeah, that's So I'm not actually going to be planting out this garden just yet. I want all of this to start breaking down a bit. My asparagus, I have seedlings, so I'm going to try propagate them and then put them into here. I love this bench so much. It is a perfect place to rest and relax and calm down after working hard in the garden. So often I just find myself sitting here just to catch my breath and just chill out for a bit, observe everything in front of me, enjoy it, which it's stunning. All this hard work that we've put into this garden by looking after the pigs, looking after the chickens, turning our compost pile, moving it again and again, running a trailer into our house because clearly I'm not strong enough to carry a trailer by hand down our very steep hills. All the fun and adventures, all the hard work, it's paying off in the garden now. Everything's growing and thriving. There's so many pumpkins. I think it's just about time for me to show you guys what's growing around here and what we'll be producing really soon. I think instead of talking about what's growing, I'm just going to show you guys, put on some nice music and get the B-roll flowing. Somehow we have some volunteer potatoes coming, so I'm okay with that. A few pumpkins and a few gigantic... Oh, there was a zucchini here. Still is. How good's that? I'll take that. A few giant cucumbers. Let me put into the giant that I'm probably going to collect seeds from. That one. Hey, one of the broccoli plants is taking off. Cool. I'll show you guys how you can save seeds from cucumber plants. If you don't already know, you do need to let them grow this big because this is when the seeds will be large enough to save. So I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to save seeds from cucumbers or any other fruits like this that have the jelly coating around them like this. So things like tomatoes will have the same thing going on. Pumpkins at times can be a bit slimy on the outside as well. And so we want to dissolve that slimy coating on the outside of the seeds that's there to protect them, and instead be able to ferment it in just a bit of water to break away that membrane. So you can see by the size of this cucumber as well, it's at a perfect size so that we can save the seeds. They'll be nice and big. There's the jelly that I was talking about that we want to take off. All of this stuff here. So we're gonna take the seeds out, scoop them into the jar, and yeah, ferment it. Now, the reason this jelly stuff exists on the outside of the seeds is to protect it when birds eat it, and keep it alive for once it processes through their tummy. So it does have a purpose, but not ideal for us gardeners. So we're gonna go add some water to this now. And just leave it up to do its thing. And last but not least, another crazy pumpkin plant. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll see if we get any more.